quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets up. Oh,
down.
Watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports. And we're here to watch the Alabama Crimson Tide take on the Tigers right here in Tiger Stadium. We've got cloudy skies with a light breeze, and it is 69 degrees here tonight in Baton Rouge. And my name is Morty, and I'm joined here with my good friend Caleb. What's the word, big dog?
You know, the word is SEC warfare. These are two teams competing to win the SEC, as that's a very wide open conference year after year. Both these teams have strong cases on why they should be seen as the future kings of the SEC.
You heard it here first. This is warfare. And the first drive from Alabama will be their call to duty. And here we are, Jay Reeser, known receiver, impact player, making his way onto the field as we line up here at the left hash mark, the 38-yard line. Not a bad place for them to start their drive, hanging out in the backfield and going to hold on to it instead, maybe pitch it out, but he's going to be able to run in for a first down and then some. That is a great rush from Cooper King.
Outstanding rush, and that's a great job by A.J. Zachary for trailing. But Cooper King, at this point, the offensive player of the year favorite, even after a slower week for him last week. He just makes plays on the ground, through the air, whatever you ask him to do, he's making that play.
First and 10 once more. Right hash mark, more than halfway down the field. And hanging out in the pocket, Cooper King is going to throw it deep, but it goes out of bounds.
And he got absolutely nailed there by Marcus Sandoval, who came up and laid a boom of a hit, but great job by Cooper King throwing that ball away so it wasn't a sack.
Cooper King in the pocket once more. Finds a quick target at the middle of the field. Goes to Wesley Smalls for 4 yards.
Cletus Clodfelter. That's a tongue twister. Made a great tackle. We always said it earlier. He's the name who on the fly is a mess up one, but he messes up plays like no other.
3rd and 6, right hash mark, 40-yard line. Cooper King looking for a throw up left side. Barely goes complete, but Mateo Macias is put down right after. 4th and 1. He's going to make him punt it away.
Great job by Mateo Macias for just getting up there and trying to get that ball. He caught it. Couldn't get much for it because the defense played him and got the tackle and made the safe play.
And it looks like the ball is going to be going out of bounds, so LSU will be starting around the 20.
Did that get the corner? Oh my Lord.
No way. Wow. Okay, that sucks. That sucks for the Tigers. They're going to be starting off at what looks like the 3-yard line, running up for their first play of the game. Dior Walker with the 5-yard rush.
And that was big Colt McDowell who ended up getting the tackle. The defensive tackle dragged down the runner.
2nd and 5. They're able to get some yardage off of that. One more of those, and you'll get a first down. And running up the left side of the field, you're going to swing things outside. But, Andre Johnson just got laid out.
Pedro Montero threw a forearm from who knows where. Saw the rush attempt and said, "Get down. You don't want to run at me," and made a point made for Johnson. That is a scary hit right there.
Just shy of a first down, left hash mark, appeared near the 12-yard line. And it looks like Cooper Carter is going to be looking for a throw, and it goes complete to Marco Wallace for 11 yards.
Great job finding the open receiver. Marco wide open with Styles on the side, not getting there to cover it. Both him and Pedro were there for that tackle.
First down once more. We're going to hand this off yet again to Andre Johnson for a 2-yard rush.
And again, Orville Styles, I just mentioned him on the last play, just attacked upfield and got the tackle, limiting it to just a 2-yard gain.
But can the Tigers swim through the Crimson Tide, lining up on the 20-yard line, middle of the field, and hanging back. Wait again, Cobra's going to hold up. Cobra's going to hand it off and running up the right side, able to find some yardage on the rush once more. Andre Johnson got a first down.
And Pedro Montero continues to have to play cleanup. something this Alabama offense doesn't love to see in the run game because it's been downfield when he's getting his tackles.
First down and a lot of bodies on the line of scrimmage. But yet again, looking for a throw. Copa Carter takes one out to Lewis Faircloth for a 3-yard reception.
I said it last game. I'm going to keep saying it this game. I love that out route on first down. Get a good quick 3 yards and get momentum moving.
Yeah, it's a great way to go about it. We're going to hand it off once more, running up the middle, able to find a hole and take some yards out of it. Andre Johnson picked up 7.
Nikolai Storm with the great tackle. Just attacked the line of scrimmage, shuffled down, and made a big hit.
Beautiful play. 3rd and inches as the Tigers are slowly but surely making their way down the field. They started off with probably the worst field position you could imagine, but are able to make something great happen out of it. Throw up right side from Cobra Carter, but it goes incomplete and out of bounds, 4th and inches.
And over on Twitch, Falcon Chestnut finds a gap and gets a 16-yard rushing touchdown as Tennessee jumps ahead in the battle of the run, 7-0 over Georgia, 6:12 left in the first quarter.
Caught near the 15-yard line and running upfield from there. Able to find a little bit of yardage. That's Trayvon Ellis.
And he's another dangerous man on the return. He's the running back 2 on this team. He doesn't get the primary carries, but he makes the most when he's on the field in the return game, and that 15-yard proves it.
Left hash mark. The 29-yard line is where the Crimson Tide will start their second drive of the game. And Cooper stepping back once more. Able to find a throw up right side. Goes to Deshaun Johnson for 12 yards.
And that's the offense we're used to seeing from this Alabama team is throw the ball downfield with Cooper King. Found Johnson, one of the great receivers, for a good first game.
Stepping back in the pocket once more, throws a bullet up the middle of the field, and he's got nothing but green ahead of him. Look at Jay Reeser making his way into the end zone for a 59-yard reception and a touchdown for the Crimson Tide.
Yards after the catch is the most dangerous thing for an offense because if your guy breaks one tackle, you feel good. These receivers on Alabama love to break tackles, especially Razor, who is just a dominant playmaker downfield. He breaks one tackle on the slant, and that's what we call green grass means money.
And money is the best smell that they can let their nose. I don't know where that was going. Billy Davis with the 29-yard return. I had to shut that one down before it got out of hand. First down for the Tigers. Are going to catch up on momentum.
And they need an answer here. This is the moment they get the fight back.
The question has been asked. What will be their answer? Bullet goes up right side to Marco Wallace for a 7-yard reception.
See, it's a good thing I'm not an offensive coordinator because I'd run a 5-yard out AV play. And it'd either work or I'd throw a bunch of interceptions.
2nd and 3, right hash mark. And looking for a dart up left side. Goes complete and able to shake off one, but gets taken down by another. Dior Walker got him 3rd and 1.
Great stiff arm from Dior Walker. Said, get away from me, Pedro Montero. But did not account for Brogan Patrick trailing behind to killing it up.
Left hash mark has 3 receivers on the left side, faking the handoff and throws a bullet up the left side of the field, taken down at the 30-yard line. The 35, that's Johan Donnie.
And we're not used to seeing this kind of play from this LSU offense, especially with that much pressure. But great poise from Carter. Finds the man downfield, a little freshman to freshman connection there as these two just continue to build chemistry as they plan to have a long career together here at LSU.
First down once more, 35-yard line, but handoff goes out, but not able to find much yardage afterwards. Andre Johnson gets pushed into the backfield.
And Jackson Matthews with the outstanding tackle at the line of scrimmage did not let the fight result in 1 or 2 yards. Said, nope, you're staying right here with me.
Looking for a throw up the left side. Doesn't go complete. Cooper Carter threw it up a little bit.
I wish that was more of a bullet. Cooper Carter had it one-on-one, had space, just lobbed it up, and with Montero's speed, he's going to close that gap.
Carter in the pocket once more. Needs to throw it quick. It gets the ball out. It is caught way downfield. Lewis Faircloth with 23 yards on the reception. That's a first down. We're creeping up on goal line.
And those are the kind of throws I want to see from Cobra Carter. He has a massive arm. Let it go. Let it be unleashed. Nikolai Storm was in coverage and was playing softly over the top, expecting that lob type throw we just saw, but Cobra shocked him.
12 yards shy of getting in the end zone. Cobra's got his eyes on the prize, able to get the ball out to Dior Walker, who gets laid out just shy of the catch.
Jalen Hutchins did a volleyball setup for Jackson Matthews. Bumped the receiver so Jackson Matthews could lay the boom. Great teamwork for a big hit.
A big hit that might leave him shaking for a moment or two, but you got to shake it off and be ready, because this is the most important part of the drive as we're in the red zone. 2nd and 9, left hash mark, with a lot of receivers on the line of scrimmage. Surely Cobra is going to be looking for a throw here, but there's a lot of rush, a lot of pressure in the pocket, but Dior Walker barely gets his hands on the ball and then steps out of bounds.
And Arvell Styles was in chase. Now I say I love that out route. I do not love it there this close to the end zone.
3rd and 6. Carter's looking for a bullet. It gets lobbed up to Marco Wallace for 5 yards. They're 4th and 1.
I'm interested to see how aggressive LSU wants to play this game.
I mean, 4th and 1 or just side of the ends? No. Yep. No, they're going to go for it. Let's see if they can make it happen. Looking for one more throw, and it goes complete into the end zone. High risk, high reward. That's a touchdown for the Tigers.
I absolutely love that play call. I get it sounds risky. 4th and 1 in your red zone. Everyone on earth will tell you, take the points. It's the smart thing to do. What they will not tell you is you're playing Cooper King. You're playing an explosive Alabama offense. The way you beat Alabama is not just with stops, but it's you have to be able to score. And 3 is not okay on that close. You need to get 7 when you can.
LSU is not playing this low and slow. They're playing it fast and loose, and look how it paid off. Even game with just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Trayvon Ellis got tripped up in the backfield.
Just a nice trip up, and that is a great play for LSU because now they're in an outstanding position.
Crimson Tide back in control for their 3rd possession of the game. A bullet goes up the middle of the field, but Mateo Macias couldn't get too far there.
And great job by Macias to hold on to the ball, as there was a slew of LSU defenders that included Billy Davis, a name we should expect to hear often from me.
2nd and 2, looking for a throw, upright side from Cooper King, goes complete to Deshaun Johnson for 4 yards, and that's a first down.
And that's A.J. Zachary with that tackle. He and Billy Davis are like the CFSL's Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. Great safety duos who are going to be all over the field.
Good throw, goes up the middle of the field and complete. Deshaun Johnson just got clothesline though.
Hey, these defenses want to hit hard to make a statement. How do you slow guys down? You make them question cutting upfield. Cletus Codfelter was over there and just made a booming hit after the setup by his other teammates. Just a great play.
Right hash mark, 29-yard line. 4 receivers on the left side. Surely Cooper King's going to be looking for something deep here. Bullet goes up the middle of the field and right into the arms of Jay Reeser. Yet again, 9-yard reception gets him a first down.
And good heads-up tackle. I wish there would have been more playing the ball there, but probably couldn't get there in time. But that is just outstanding play.
And holding on to it and running up outside. Cooper King just trucked through one, but gets taken down by another. That's 6 yards on the rush for the QB.
Hey, Cooper King can run, and he likes to prove it. You see the defense swarming, getting as many bodies on him as he did have an 80-yard rushing touchdown just last week.
45-yard line, right hash mark, and King in the pocket once more, looking to keep his throne. Wesley Smalls gets his hands on the ball, but doesn't get too far afterwards. As a matter of fact, they lost a yard.
Yeah, and Mingo jetted into that play. He saw the open man, saw Cooper King's eyes shift over, and just went for that tackle. One-on-one, tight end on safety. You don't know where it's going to swing, and that time it's swinging in LSU's way.
3rd and 5. This is a big play. They need to convert this 3rd down. King finds a bullet up the middle of the field, and it goes complete to Wesley Smalls once more. And that first down's got to be a breath of fresh air.
Great job by Smalls just to hold on to that ball. He understood the situation. Hey, we have to get this first down to move the chains. He put both hands on the ball and said, you're not knocking this out of my hands.
Left hash mark, middle of the field. And looks like King's going to hand it off. And it goes to Booker Travis, but got tripped up in the backfield. Good Lord.
Raygon Sin with the great play. Just not blocked. They wanted him to fall for the counter. And he said, I don't know much about this counter play. I know about tackling the ball carrier, though.
47-yard line. King's holding on to it and looking for a target way downfield. The O-line give him time to breathe, but the ball gets intercepted. The ball gets intercepted. The Tigers they've got possession.
Great job by AJ Zachary to attack the ball. That's the danger of the out route sometimes, especially when you throw that far across field. You always want to throw that on the near side of the ball because that ball traveling that far with a defender nearby is always risky. And they paid the price there.
Unfortunately, when you rely on the passing game that much, that's bound to happen, at least at one point or another. And Andre Johnson with a 1-yard rush.
Great job by Jackson Matthews filling the hole. Just went unblocked, shot the gap, limited the run. Great play to start in the response for Alabama's defense.
Blood has got to be boiling for Crimson Tide. Running up the right side of the field, Andre Johnson once more with only 1 yard on the rush.
It's the other linebacker, Arvell Styles, who attacked upfield.
3 for 5 on third down conversions. The Tigers are planning this next one carefully as we wrap up and make our way into the second quarter. 7-7 so far. It has been a neck and neck game and a hell of a game to watch as well. Excited to see how the rest of this goes down as we're making our way into the second. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment. And we're back, lining up on the right hash mark at the 47-yard line. A throw goes complete to Andre Johnson, but they lost 1 yard on the rush. That's a 3rd and out defense from the Crimson Tide.
Great job to sniff out that screen. A lot of bodies went over there. They understand that's a league-wide favorite play call. And Brogan Patrick came all the way up from his safety position to make that play. Great awareness and great response by this Bama defense to hold strong.
4th and 9 means that there's going to be a punt from the Tigers to give the ball back to the Crimson Tide. It's going to be in the end zone. 20-yard line is where Bama will start their next drive.
And we'll see how Bama responds. They're not used to these turnovers they throw. They're used to completely controlling the ball and Cooper King being on point. We'll see how the freshman answers his interception.
Got to have goldfish memory. He's got all the time in the world in the pocket, but he scrambles out instead, couldn't find a target, able to fight for a first down. Hey, you can't argue with results, man.
No, you cannot. And I do not hate him lowering his shoulder and saying, I want every yard I can get. Here we go.
First down and way back. Cooper King, he's got some time yet again to throw the ball. It goes complete once more to Wesley Smalls with a 9-yard reception.
And Cooper King feels like he's having the memory of a goldfish and loves feeding this tight end in Wesley Smalls, who is having a breakout year at tight end. 4
receivers on the line of scrimmage. But he's got company with him in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. Running up from there is pretty good yardage from Booker Travis. 6 yards is nothing to complain about, especially because it's a first down.
Truly, you just want to move the chains. Bama wants 3 more downs because they understand any play they get could be a 50-yard touchdown.
But instead, we're going to settle for a quick throw at the middle of the field. Deshaun Johnson picks up 9 yards. Hey, that's solid.
It's not just solid. It's great. I love 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 might be one of my favorite situations because you can go run, just get the first down. You can take a shot downfield. The world is your oyster.
A quick throw off the screen pass goes complete once more to Jay Reeser for a 7-yard reception. Another first down for the Crimson Tide.
And Bear Watkins tried to make a play on that. Dropped back into coverage knowing it was too easy. But shout out Alabama for spreading the ball around as much as they are.
4-yard line, 39-yard line. Oh, a bullet up right side goes complete. A phenomenal throw from Cooper King goes straight to the arms of Mateo Macias. I mean, he read the ball perfect. And look at the positioning right next to the sideline.
Yeah, and this is what makes the Alabama offense so dangerous. It's at any moment that play can happen. At any moment, Cooper King can say, yeah, I have one of the biggest arms in football. Let me show you how good it is.
First down once more, just shy of the goal line. A quick throw goes up the middle to Booker Travis for an 8-yard reception.
Great reception, great tackle by Cletus Claude Felter. Oh, my Lord, that name is being said a lot. His 6th tackle on the night because he is a dang baller.
You got to love that Cooper's not giving up on the passing game, even after that interception. Still faithful, still confident, and look at where it gets him. Another touchdown for Alabama.
Booker Travis through the air, not something he traditionally does. He usually scores on the ground. But Cooper King, be like a goldfish, and he just proved he is one. Call him Nemo the way he forgot everything that just happened. That's not a goldfish. I don't know why I used Nemo as an example. But great way by the young Court Slinger to get a touchdown.
Wait, did Nemo forget everything, or was it the other fish, the blue one?
It was the other fish, Dory.
Oh, right. Well, Nemo was the one with the little fin.
Nemo's a clownfish. I don't know why I called him a goldfish.
You know, I've heard Valente's got a little fin. Running up on the return, able to find 19 yards is Billy Davis.
I was not ready for that one, but I love it more.
Thanks. The middle of the field, 20-yard line is where the Tigers will start their drive. And maybe they'll have a good response to what Bama just did. A good throw at the middle, but it's deflected down.
Jackson Matthews almost just had a big play that would have completely taken momentum into Bama's hands. Just couldn't quite come down with the catch.
Middle of the field once more, 2nd and 10. Tigers have a lot of options. We're going to go for a quick throw up right side and able to fight for some yards right. Oh, the ball was dropped. The ball was dropped, and Bama's going to take it to the house. Bama's going to take it to the house. That's another touchdown for the Crimson Tide right out of nowhere. Blink and you'll miss it. Bada bing, bada boom. Way to make some plays from Keegan Ordorf.
I am going to make a declaration right here, right now. The defensive player of the year who made that play, Nikolai Storm, is the best defensive player in the collegiate football sim league. I do not care what anyone has to say. He is all over the field, and he makes plays like that on the regular for this defense.
And I can tell you right now, knowing Valente, he just went from leaning forward in his chair, locked in. Now he's got his feet kicked up, and he is comfortable, man. Leaning back in that chair of his, he is happy with what he just saw, and I cannot blame him as the Tigers get back in control of the ball. 21-yard return for Billy Davis.
And I would tell him, get those feet on the ground. LSU is really, really good at football. They are absolutely dominant and can make plays easily.
Looking for a throw towards the middle. Copa Carter gets a bullet outside, but Marco Wallace gets locked down right after.
Lila Moreland with the massive hit on the play. But this is why you can't get too comfortable. I get you up 2 scores. But LSU at a moment's notice could go from the ball about the 20 to midfield in one play. So do not be comfortable.
Well, I mean, hey, after that, I mean, it's hard to not be comfortable. I understand there's a lot of game left here, Caleb, but good Lord, that was just so much that happened in a short amount of time. If Bama can keep that momentum going, then they've got high hopes going forward. Andre Johnson, though, to try and counteract that, able to pick up 13 yards on the rush.
LSU is now playing angry. They know they did not want to be in a situation down 2 scores to this off to Bama and are coming back swinging.
Carter looking for a throw up the right side. Johan Donnie able to pick up 4-yard reception.
Outstanding throw outside, finds the open man, and moves and gets 2nd down to be very manageable.
5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Andre Johnson runs upfield for a yard.
Great run by Andre Johnson. Just get the ball in a decent position for 3rd down.
They are 3 for 6, 50% chance that they go well on this 3rd down conversion. Cooper Carter able to throw it, air ball up left side. No way it gets picked up by Mikey Fusaro. That's a name we haven't heard tonight.
It isn't. It's a great catch and great one-on-one play. Lila Moreland was there, but over on Twitch, Mighty Mouse gets another touchdown as Falcon Chestnut. Wait, I don't know what. That's Mateo Matias. The little quarterback gets a 2-yard rushing touchdown. Tennessee now leads 14-3 with 5:08 in the half.
You know, I heard Valente's got a little quarterback. Handoff one more time, running up the middle of the field. Andre Johnson with a 3-yard rush.
Great hit by Nikolai Storm. Just brought the boom. Said, I want to hit you as hard as I can. I'm not happy with one forced fumble tonight. I want another.
2nd and 7, middle of the field. 2 receivers on each side. And Lacia Carter's going to hand it off and running upfield from there. Chip Lucky couldn't find very much. Is that a middle schooler on the field? Look at what in the world?
He's not the biggest guy, but he plays with heart. But Nikolai Storm, a name we often hear on this Alabama defense, makes the tackle.
Handoff yet again to Lucky, running up right side. Able to find 3 yards on this rush, though.
Just not enough. We'll see how aggressive LSU wants to be now.
Not going to play it safe. You know, and that's a shocker because earlier on, they went for 7 out of nowhere. You know what I mean? The 4th and 1 scenario, they took it and they were rewarded. But now we're investing in a safer play, I guess because of how far they're down, they can't afford to lose points.
Well, I also think it's the factor of you only needed 1 yard in that situation. You could still get a first down with the last 4th down attempt. There you have to get the 5 yards. There is no middle ground there. You have limited space. Take your points and trust this defense to find a way to get a stop.
Ooh, it's a little rough.
I mean, he did take one for 60 yards, so it's understandable.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just teasing. I'm just making Valente sweat a little bit as Cooper King's going to have control of the ball once more. A bit of pressure in the pocket. It's going to make him throw it out to Jermaine Wise for a 4-yard reception. Wise
gets his first catch on the game. As we're seeing a complete team effort from this Alabama offense, something I love to see.
2nd and 6, left hash mark, 26-yard line. And King stepping back in the pocket once more. Oh, it almost got intercepted by Jet Mingo. He just couldn't keep his hands on the ball.
Jet Mingo almost had a chance to go make the difference-making play this LSU defense wants to see. Just couldn't bring it down.
3rd and 6, but we're still not giving up on the passing game. Oh, a perfectly thrown ball there to Deshaun Johnson. Did you see the air that he got?
Yeah, Billy Davis threw him out the club there. He saw the hit and said, I'm attacking downfield and get off my field. Stop getting all these big plays against my defense. Please, I'm asking you nicely.
43-yard line, right hash mark. And the Crimson Tide continuing to make waves down the field. Handoff this time to Booker Travis for a 9-yard rush, just shy of a first down.
And that's a good run by Travis. Both Billy Davis and Pablo Ortiz ran upfield and got that tackle from the safety position, stopping what needed to happen.
2nd and 1, right hash mark. More than halfway down the field. But King's going to fake the handoff and throw it up the middle to Deshaun Johnson. That's an easy first down.
And that's a great job holding on to the football through contact. That's not an easy catch, especially because Keontae King dropped back into coverage and made that hit, and that's a big man hitting you.
Cooper King swinging things outside himself for a 6-yard rush, 2nd and 4.
A.J. Zachary came up with that tackle. He's the hybrid guy and is just making big plays. He stood Cooper King up and drove him to the ground.
Right hash mark, 35-yard line. King's going to fake the handoff once more and hold on to it, but he gets swarmed in the backfield by Tigers.
Jay Reed was the first man there and slowed down the read option. He doesn't get credit for the tackle because Cletus Codfelter finished it. But great team effort from this linebacker core.
Middle of the field, 5 receivers on the line of scrimmage. Shirley King's looking for a ball way downfield. Goes complete to Jermaine Wise for 18.
Just a great catch by Wise and an outstanding route. The corner had no idea where he was going. Was he cutting in, stopping, out? The answer was option C, cutting outside for a corner route, and it was wide open and an easy throw for Cooper King.
You know, Jermaine Wise is kind of like that side character that everybody loves. He doesn't show up on screen too much, but every time you see him, it's like, there's that lovable guy again, you know? Cooper King hanging out in the pocket once more, forced to throw it quick because of pressure in the pocket, but the Tigers have intercepted the ball. He swarmed right after, so he didn't get too far, but an incredible play there.
Outstanding play. Just too much pressure, as it is AJ Zachary with the interception. I believe he also had the one earlier. So his second on the night already, gearing up to have a huge night for this LSU Tigers defense.
First down now for the Tigers, starting their drive at the 15-yard line. And hanging out, looking for a throw. Carter finds one up left side, goes complete to Andre Johnson for 2 yards.
And great job by Lila Moreland using the extra defender the defense gets, the sideline, to get the tackle.
Earlier on, Valente said LSU is dangerous. We're not out of this yet. This is exactly what he's referring to. That defense comes out of nowhere to put a stop to any momentum that Bama could get going. Granted, they're still down 11 points, but the Tigers still high on hopes and high on effort. With less than 2 minutes left here in the second quarter, Andre Johnson runs upfield but loses a yard. Timeout used by Bama.
Deion Richardson made a great tackle in the backfield. But over on Twitch, Reggie James gets a 4-yard receiving touchdown as Tennessee keeps the foot on the gas pedal, going up 21-3 or 1:22 to go until halftime over there.
And running up the right side of the field, going to get Bama's next drive started more than halfway downfield, past the 50. So that's good news. But what can they do with the time left?
They can do a lot. This offense, we've seen it. In a second, they can go from a 5-yard gain to a 25-yard gain.
First down, past the 45, looking for a throw, up right side, goes complete to Deshaun Johnson for a 13-yard.
7 catches, almost 70 yards already. Deshaun Johnson felt like he was going to have a day. According to Baby J, he felt another huge day from him coming, and we're seeing it right here.
Right hash mark. 3 receivers on the left side and 1 on right. King's looking for a target. Almost got intercepted yet again by Jet Bingo. Goodness, we got to play a little bit safer here.
Jet Mingo had his second one go through his hands. He had one earlier, same exact situation. Couldn't come down. He needs some stickum or something.
Yeah, he needs some glue on his gloves or something, I guess. A throw up left side goes to Mateo Macias for 5 yards.
And a great job by Jay Reed. He flipped his hips and ran at full speed out there. The linebacker got the tackle quickly, trying to hold Bama to just 3.
Looking for a throw up left side, goes complete once more, but gets pushed out of bounds. Deshaun Johnson with only 2 yards. Does Bama play it risky here?
They will not, but that's a great tackle by Jet Mingo. Use the sideline. It's your friend if you're on defense. It's your enemy on offense.
37-yard attempt. Complete once more. A great kick there from Cash Montero. That's beautiful. 24-10.
Cash Montero is Cash. There's no other way to put it. He makes field goals when they ask him to, and that's not often.
Yep, that kick was money. Moolah. Chip Lucky with a return, able to pick up some yards. LSU started in a not bad position.
No, a great position. We're going to see how they respond entering half, however.
Right hash mark, left hash mark, and a bullet up the middle from Cobra Carter goes straight to the hands of one of his receivers, 2nd and inches.
Over on Twitch, Ember Sky joins the touchdown battle with a 34-yard reception. Vols now only lead 21-10, 33 seconds left in half.
This guy cannot make his way through the line of scrimmage. Cobra Carter gets sacked for 3.
Jackson Matthews having a great day, gets that sack, even though you could give it to anyone on the D-line, and I wouldn't have known better.
Even though the Tigers are getting the ball back after the half, they're still playing as quickly as they can to try and utilize both drives. That's a decent first down from Fusaro.
I mean, you have to. You score a touchdown here, cut it to 24-17, touchdown coming out of half. It's a tied ball game.
A handoff up the middle goes to Andre Johnson.
Try to catch him off guard with the draw. You have to wait it out a little longer, though. They rushed it, didn't let the defense have a chance to react to the play.
2nd and 11. And Cooper Carter throws a bullet up the middle of the field. And look at that. Marco Wallace catches balls like Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
And you know what? The tight ends are having a battle. Smalls and Wallace. The battle no one expected to be talking all night about.
A throw out the right side goes complete once more. Andre Johnson picked up 3.
And this is where LSU has to get on the gas pedal. You have to score 7 this drive. There's not an if or but about it.
13 seconds left after the ball snapped. A throw goes up left side, and it's complete from Coburg. Oh, it's not complete. Gets swatted down.
Pedro Montero knew his guy was in the air and knew it's a perfect chance to hit him hard and make it an incompletion. Great heads-up play by Montero.
9 seconds left on the clock. Looking for a throw, looking for anything, an opportunity, a dream, but gets intercepted. Bama has shut down any opportunity the Tigers had to score before halftime.
Just too dangerous of a throw there. Yeah, you want 7, but you can settle for 3. But do not test Lila Moreland one-on-one in the back of the end zone. That's going to be a bad equation for you.
4 seconds left. But we're going for a rush. Okay, I mean, you know what? You're just holding on to the lead, right? I don't think it's that crazy. I was really hoping for something nuts, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll settle for what we get, 24-10, and I'm sure Valente is not complaining going into halftime. But you got to stay on it here. But what do the Tigers do to get back in?
I mean, the Tigers need to just keep playing the game, but quickly over on Twitch, it is 21-10 halftime, Tennessee up. But LSU needs to just do what they do best, and that's play their brand of football. It feels like they're trying to play at Alabama's pace. And I know Lars. He's not who Lars is for no reason. He will find a way to get this LSU team back to their brand of football. Of Cobra Carter making the right throws. Of Andre Johnson and Chip Lucky grinding out yards. LSU just needs to play their kind of football and keep this defensive effort up. I mean, they forced 2 turnovers, and realistically, they only held Alabama to 2 offensive touchdowns in the half. They just had a fumble 6 that helped them get an extra score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a defensive battle for sure. I mean, there's been definitely some touchdowns allowed, a bit of yardage here and there, but overall, I mean, the Crimson Tide defense especially has been shutting down the Tigers at just about every opportunity here. But, I mean, it's definitely been back and forth. I don't think the Tigers are ruled out by any means as we're making our way out of halftime here. Bama leads in just about every stat imaginable aside from time of possession. And here is kickoff. The Tigers are going to get their hands on the ball getting back into the 3rd quarter. And it's caught into the end zone. Let's see how far he can make his way upfield. Barely past the 25.
Still, solid return. It's what you need to keep building upon. You're past the 25. You're better than if you would have taken a knee or anything. Positive place.
First down, but a handoff running up the left side of the field. Look at that. Andre Johnson found a hole and took it. That's 12 yards.
Great run by Johnson. Just attacked. He kills you with his speed as Lila Moreland gets the tackle, but outstanding awareness by Andre Johnson.
First down, left hash mark, 38-yard line. The Tigers coming out of the locker room with some energy. Throw goes up the middle of the field, and it is complete for another first down. Mikey Fusara with the reception.
Touchdown saving tackle by Nikolai Storm. The offense was able to break 1 tackle and have green grass, but Storm got the shoelace and said, "You're staying here with me, bucko."
Hanging out in the pocket once more. Carter looking for a throw. Complete, and another first down from Fusaro. The Tigers are marching their way downfield.
And this is the LSU football I want to see. This is the brand of football that makes them so dangerous in these games. And this is what Valente fears.
Looking for a throw once more. Almost intercepted from Pedro Montero. You gotta get your hands on the ball.
But those are the plays that LSU fears, is those dangerous throws. It's fine. Just keep attacking the field vertically. That's what I'd be telling the team if I was Lars.
Handoff once more, but the defense read it like a book. Andre Johnson gets caught up in the backfield.
Just too much, not enough space. Deion Richardson beats the left tackle inside instantly and makes this tackle. Now LSU has to get this third down here. to continue the momentum they've built.
But that's a lot of yards that need to be made, and one quick throw might not make it happen. Chip Lucky lost yards on the reception, so 4th and 14.
Great job by Dion Richardson, trailing the screen. Saw it, said, this is way too easy for me. I'm athletic. I'm going to run across field and make a play. Absolutely heads-up play, and absolutely amazing for Alabama.
Now having to punt the ball away, the Tigers kiss the football goodbye for now and hope to see it later. I'm sure they will. And goes back into the end zone.
You know, I'd almost guarantee it, as I don't think Alabama has it in them for a 15-minute drive.
Middle of the field, 20-yard line. And Bama looking to continue their momentum. Throw goes up right side to Wesley Smalls for a 3-yard reception.
Great catch by Wesley Smalls, continuing to build on a high reception performance.
Oh. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
Close.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Play reversed?
I want to call out associate producer who I wanted to highlight the foot was down. Apparently not.
Our associate producer forgot his glasses today is what I'm thinking. Jay Reeser with a 12-yard reception.
He might have, but outstanding catch. The slant route is dangerous with this one. Just an outstanding route ran there.
Bama's not stressed. They get a first down anyways. First down with 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Running up right side. Able to truck through one, but 4 Tigers swarming their prey known as Cooper King.
You know, I like to call that the sacrificial lamb tackle. One defender sacrificed himself on the stiff arm to let everyone else make the play.
2nd and 7. Looking for a target way downfield. Looks like King's going to have to scramble out himself, but the Tigers are aware and don't let him get too much farther past the line of scrimmage.
Cooper King said, break 1 tackle? Nah. 2 tackles? Nah. Well, yeah, but didn't get the 3rd.
3rd and 7, right hash mark from the 36-yard line. Bama needs to make something big happen here. Bullet goes up left side, but I mean, he couldn't get very much farther after the catch.
No, but that's because he had Harley Ryder coming up to make that play. But over on Twitch, Tennessee continues to run the ball with success as Kelby Fulton gets a 12-yard rushing touchdown as Tennessee now leads 28-10. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Chip Lucky with a 15-yard return. Couldn't get too much farther from where he caught the ball, but he's able to get something done. Something's better than nothing. But right.
This LSU defense can't just do something. Offense can't just do something. They have to get a lot here.
First down yet again, looking for a throw way downfield, and the ball is intercepted. One play on the field, and Cooper Carter turns it over. Come on.
And I was going to say it might be a little close. Pedro Montero doesn't just get 1 foot down. I believe he gets both feet down. He is having himself a night, and that explosive athlete back there is making plays happen.
And the Crimson Tide offense lined up at the 28-yard line, right hash mark, and King in control of the ball once more, finds a target up left side, goes complete for a first down, Wesley Smalls.
Wesley Smalls likes that out route because it gives him a chance to be creative. Had space, got upfield, and said, I'm going to just lower my shoulder and take my few yards and get 12.
Less than 6 in the third quarter, and King is comfortable. King is confident, looks for a throw up right side to Mateo Macias, who's been one of the highlight players for the game.
Just an outstanding throw from Cooper King. Put it perfectly over the head of one defender. Too far inside for one, but also too far outside for another. You have 3 LSU defenders there, and not a single one of them had a chance at the ball.
First down once more. Already more than halfway down the field. The Crimson Tide are moving the chains like it's nobody's business. Hand off to Booker T once more, runs up right side and gets shut down just a couple yards off the line of scrimmage, but 4 yards is not bad.
Booker T couldn't dance his way out of that tackle. Defensive players just swarmed. Nothing for him to do.
2nd and 6, right hash mark, 42-yard line. King is looking for a throw, and he's able to get the ball out to Jay Reeser once more for a 3-yard reception.
But he just caught Clodfelter playing that middle of the field, saying it's closed for more than 3 yards and held Jay to his maximum yards allowed on that play.
Couple receivers on the line of scrimmage, and King's looking for one of them. A perfect blob goes up left side, but looks like the ball wasn't caught.
Nope, and it was Marcus Sandoval who got over there, and we're going to see an aggressive Alabama offense here.
No way. 4 receivers all lined up on the right side. King's looking for a throw. It goes complete. High risk, high reward, and it just paid off. Wesley Smalls with a 20-yard reception.
I mean, I guess why not play aggressive? You trust your quarterback. You know your receivers are too hard to cover one-on-one. You're going to make the defense find a way to stop you for 3 yards. Why not get 20 yards instead of just 3?
Why not? Win in Rome, right? I love that beautiful aggression from Bama. And now we're back 1st down and forced to throw it outside. Cooper King had a lot of pressure in the pocket there.
Hey, live to see another down. You're officially in the red zone. Time to go get 7, not just settle for 3.
2nd and 10, left hash mark with 4 receivers on the line of scrimmage. King fakes the handoff. He's got the halfback blocking for him in the pocket. He's able to throw the ball straight down the middle to Cash Crow for 7 yards.
Cash Crow is a money throw. You rely on his hands. He doesn't get a lot of targets, but I haven't seen him drop one ever.
3rd and 3. Couple receivers on the line of scrimmage once more, but instead we're handing it off to Booker T, who runs up the middle of the field for a 1st down. Their 1st and goal.
Great way to shimmy to that 1st down. He was going to come up short. He's like, nope, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, get the 1st down and move these chains.
1st and goal, and Bama faking the handoff to Booker Travis, throws it up left side to Deshaun Johnson. That's a 6-yard reception and a touchdown for Bama.
Have yourself a night. Deshaun Johnson runs the out route to perfection, making me smile up here. Played that pylon and said, hey, I got to get 1 foot in, but for any NFL scouts watching, I can get 2 in at the same time.
The PAT works their way. Another good kick from Cash Montero, and 31-10. How many possessions is that now?
Oh, it's a 3-possession game. You're not getting me here.
I almost did. You hesitated there for a moment.
No. See,
no.
You only let me listen.
Oh, no. Flipping? Oh, you're Walker.
Still 1st down.
Tough flipping call, but I want to make something clear about last game and you getting me. 19's a weird number. It messed with my brain. You're not getting me with something as simple as 21.
Yeah, yeah, you know, it's close. It's close. 1st down. You can't blame me for trying here. 1st down for the Tigers, and that's Cobra Carter in the pocket looking for a bullet up middle. Lewis Flaircloth caught it for 2nd and inches.
And Keegan Orndorff was in trail, was able to make the big tackle. The limited has not quite a 1st down, but can Bama stay strong and not allow an inch for 2 more plays?
2nd and inches. The handoff once more goes out the middle of the field. Andre Johnson picked up 11, an easy 1st down.
Strong run by Andre Johnson. Jackson Matthews got the tackle, but Andre Johnson got the gain, got the 1st down, and got an outstanding situation for this offense.
1st and 10. Middle of the field, 35-yard line. Handoff once more. Running up the middle is Andre Johnson, who's making plays right now.
He's running angry, just like David Gillespie did over on Twitch as he got a 13-yard rushing touchdown. As Tennessee now holds a 35-10 lead with 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 2. A bullet goes up left side to find a 1st down thanks to Mikey Fusaro.
Nikolai Storm with another tackle. Great job by this defense.
1st down, left hash mark. And look at this. Bullet goes up left side. Oh, incomplete.
Just nothing there for Cope Vacoda. Incomplete pass. Good job by this defense, but can LSU get back rolling?
2nd and 10. And the Tigers are marching their way downfield, but the Crimson Tide finally looking to put a stop to it.
Great tackle by Orndorff. Got in the backfield, made the quick tackle. Just outstanding work. It was also, there was another defender back that couldn't quite catch the number, but great team tackling.
3rd and 11. One more play, and it looks like it's not going to go the way of LSU. I mean, I was able to find a couple yards there, but not enough for a first.
Nope, Jackson Matthews with the great tackle. Just outstanding work.
4th and 7. A big kick, punting the ball away, giving it back to the Bama.
Give it back to Bama, and this is when it becomes dangerous. LSU would love a stop here. Keep it 3 scores. You don't want it to get to 4 scores with this late into the game.
And this time we're faking the handoff. Cooper's going to run up himself, but gets taken down just shy of the line of scrimmage. But hey, 5 yards is not bad.
No, you'll live with 5 yards AV play. Clear this up to 10 tackles already, and is going to keep on piling up that number.
Hey, if you take 5 yards every time, you'll never leave the field. But this time, Bama's going to have to take no yards because that's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Made a diving effort at the ball, just couldn't come down with it.
3rd and 5. And a big throw at the middle goes to Booker Travis, but not enough for a first down. 4th and 2, though.
4th and 2, and unless Bama shocks the world, the punting unit is going to come out.
Yeah, they've already got a lead. They don't need to play this risky. We can just, play it safe.
No need to risk it. Play smart ball, not dangerous ball.
Oh, Chip Lucky gets swarmed 10 yards after his catch.
Hey, swarm tackling on punt returns. That's what you live by.
Here we are. First down, the left hash mark, and the Tigers looking to utilize what little time they have left here in the 3rd quarter. A big throw goes up right side, but thrown out of bounds because Cooper Carter got pressured hard.
Just great pressure by this Bama defense. They're getting to the quarterback, something LSU cannot afford at this point.
2nd and 10. And LSU looking to maybe have a bit more of a successful of a play. A couple receivers on the line of scrimmage. We're faking the hand. Oh, we are doing the handoff, but Andre Johnson just got caught up in traffic.
Yep, Colt McDowell cleaned it up. This D-line is swarming. Great job all around. Colt McDowell, great at the cleanup. Call him a dishwasher the way he picked up that tackle.
3rd and 12, and the Tigers might get 3rd and out of here unless they go for something crazy. Almost intercepted once more by Pedro Montero. Get some glue on your hands, bro.
I don't hate that's not incomplete as you give your punt returner a chance. Pedro probably was just saying, hey, incomplete. We're not risking no funny business of any kind. Let's just get this offense back on the field.
Oh, tripped up way back there. Trayvon Ellis only got 4 yards, but hey, at least Bama's got control of the ball again.
And that gunner was on a mission. If you watched him, he shot between both of the Alabama blockers and made that play.
First down, and King has a lot of bodies looking at him. He's going to scramble it out instead. The defenders make their way to him because Cooper King's not that fast, but 8 yards is pretty solid.
See, I used to say he's not that fast, and I saw him go 80 yards to the house last week, so I can't give him that, but Cletus with another tackle.
Really? This Cooper King?
Yeah.
Huh. I've seen crazier things, right? Booker Travis loses 2 yards on the rush.
Keontae King got in there too quickly to give Booker T a chance to make a play. Outstanding job by King.
And here we are, 3rd and 3, 4 for 9 third down conversions. I mean, Bama does have a chance to do pretty well here. 3 receivers lined up on the right. The play action is going to move one left, going for a pitch. Just way to throw a curveball at the defense. Booker Travis just secured a first down.
Keep the defense on the toes. They're expecting a handoff for normal read option. That's where you go speed option.
Really, most importantly here, we're looking at keeping the ball in our possession rather than running it down the field. I mean, we're not looking just for scoring. We just need to keep possession, and that's the game that Bama's going to play with this 31-10 lead that they have. Let's see what the Tigers can do to maybe find an answer in the fourth quarter. Welcome back, everybody in the audience, to another final quarter of this game between Bama and the Tigers. Cooper King is going to get caught in the backfield. He just got tripped up.
There's no space. Keontae King got back there way too quickly. Didn't give any space for a play to be made. Great job by this LSU defense, trying to stay strong.
2nd and 14. That's a long time. That's a lot of yards. 2nd and forever really is what it feels like, but I don't think Cooper's going to give up. He's going to run it outside yet again? No way.
Hey, he likes to run. He said himself he had to earn his fast status last week. He's trying to get you to say he's fast.
3rd and 5. Left hash mark, 49-yard line, almost halfway down the field. And bam, oh my God, that's an air ball. No way that goes complete to Jermaine Wise.
Had a step on the cornerback. Marcus Sandoval was in a good position, got slightly beat, made the ground up nearly, but not quite enough as Cooper King throws an absolute dart, bullseye, whatever you want to call it, and moves the chains and puts them inside the 15.
Just no way, dude. A beautiful play there. And I think Casters cursed it. I mean, I thought they were just going to run the ball and hold on to possession, but we're going to score again.
Hey, they like to get these points and likes to get them fast. They're trying to make a statement after last week.
2nd and 3. Just shy of the end zone. And King's looking for a throw once more. Almost intercepted there. I mean, come on.
Jet Mingo, you need to hit the jugs machine. That's another one you could have come away with and just couldn't bring down.
Jet Mingo catching strays from Caleb here in the booth. Looking for a throw. Cooper's got to make this happen, but it doesn't go complete yet again. 4th and 3.
Great defense by LSU, limiting the game to 3. And now I'm gonna flip it back on you, Mutt. What is, if this goes in, how big of a possession game is it?
No. That's not how this works. You're the analyst guy. You analyze the game. I call whatever happens on screen. You're calling what happens afterwards.
Buster's trying to help you out. It's still a 3-score game technically. All they got to do is get 3 touchdowns, and all 3 have to be 2-point conversions.
How dare you try and flip the script on me like that? The audacity from Caleb is crazy.
Hey man, gotta keep you on your toes. Valente, you get comfortable with Valente. I'm gonna keep you on your toes.
Hey, my toes are flat on the floor right now. They have been curled since Valentine's Day. Hanging out in the pocket and looking for a throw up the middle of the field. Goes complete to Johan Donnie.
Good catch by Donnie. Just got wide open. The defender was trailing. I guess wide open wasn't the right term, but absolutely amazing throw from Cobra Carter.
4th quarter, 7.5 minutes left. Middle of the field is where the Tigers will start their potentially maybe second last drive or so. We still got time to work with. Throwing it up right side, goes complete to Marco Wallace for a 1st down.
Great catch by Marco Wallace as he is quickly approaching 100 yards on the day. Have yourself a day, Marco Wallace.
7 minutes now. And look at what Carter is looking for. Just couldn't find a target, and then he's sacked in the backfield. 2nd and 16.
Jared Cook gets home, got the big tackle when they needed it most, and brings them down. 2nd and 16 is not the place they want to be in.
That is a bad trip up there. The Tigers are not happy about this. I mean, they want to try and get back in, but with the amount of possessions that you're going to need at each drive to go successfully, all while shutting down the Crimson Tide offense, which is already a hell of a job in itself. And to think that's going to happen, I mean, it's just there's so much riding on them getting back in. I think I'm invested in Bama taking this down to the house.
I don't know. We'll see. But Johan Donnie with another big catch. Just gets outside, gets the open field, and gives them a okay third down situation.
3rd and 12. And Cooper Carter in the pocket, finds a throw up the middle, but swarmed by the 40-yard line, 3 yards shy of a first.
And it was Brogan Patrick who got there first. And now this is by far the most important play of this game.
4th and 3, and they're going for it. Might as well play risky, why not? But it's not going to do you any favors. Lost 5 yards on the reception and a turnover for Bama.
Throw behind the sticks, say store to the sticks. And they threw behind the line of scrimmage there on a play not designed to go behind the scrimmage. You have to throw that ball downfield to give your guy a chance to make a play. That cannot be the result of your play call there.
You know, I think I remember Valente said he was going to set up a margarita machine for this game, and he was going to sit comfortably watching this one because he knew how bad he was going to win. I remember all that trash talk coming out of his mouth.
Great tackle by A.J. Zachary, and I heard a different story from Valente. He was not confident at all. He knows how dangerous LSU is.
I'm just lying. Just like lying about it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have lied. It wasn't good of me. It wasn't very honoring. Throw goes up the middle and complete to Deshaun Johnson, who got clotheslined right after.
Is that a truck that came across the field and cleared his car filter? Because that man just ran over Deshaun Johnson.
3 receivers on the left side, but somebody's going to join King in the backfield. He just ran right into defender's arms.
And over on Twitch, Colin Cookland gets a 33-yard pick six as Tennessee extends the lead 45-10 with 3:44 left to go in the ball game.
2nd and 12. And hanging on to the ball once more. Cooper King throws it up and gets intercepted. The Tigers have intercepted the ball. Now, hold a minute. Hold on here.
Billy Davis with the huge pick there. Attacked the ball. Saw the open receiver. Saw who got beaten. Said, I need this ball. I want to give this a chance. And said, bang, here you go, offense. Now go get me some points.
Hey, if Nikolai Storm is your lawyer, I hope that he is specialized in criminal justice because y'all just got robbed from the play right there. Chip Lucky gets a 3-yard reception and runs outside.
Great outside throw. The big thing stepped out of bounds. Actually, never mind. It doesn't count at this moment as the clock will not stop.
2nd and 7. And looking for a throw up the middle, goes complete once more to Lewis Faircloth for a first down.
Big first down, and it stops the clock momentarily as they have to move the chains. Big first down get.
We're having an interception duel. Somebody said in the chat. There's not that many interceptions, dude. Come on, let's relax. That's a hell of a reach. I've seen games with twice as many interceptions as this. Throw goes up left side, but incomplete.
Tried to force it into a tight gap, and Bama closed that gap and said, you're not getting this many yards this easily. Try another corner to throw at.
2nd and 10. And hanging out in the pocket once more. Cobras looking for any opportunity to keep this drive alive. Fusaro picked up 7 yards. They're 3rd and 3.
Great job to Fusaro. Ryan back downfield and just got to a spot in his quarterback to make the throw. Great heads-up play.
5 for 15 on 3rd downs, but the Tigers are going to go for it here and get swarmed in the backfield. Andre Johnson got red on the rush.
Arvell Styles hit the gap and made the tackle. We'll see how aggressive LSU is here. If I was a betting man, I'm expecting to see this offense on the field.
Damn, 6 interceptions. Okay, maybe it's just kind of there's a couple more. Damn, I didn't expect one of my analysts to be in the chat knowing stats like that off the rip. Throw goes up left side, incomplete. Just past the first. No way, he got 21 yards on the reception.
Hey, the screenplay works when they least expect it. Everyone shifted to the right on the defense. Andre Johnson had Pierre Greengrass outside of Pedro Montero, and he threw Montero out of the way and said, hey, I want every yard here. Give me a chance to get this offense into scoring position.
Okay, left hash mark, 30-yard line with 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. I don't know. It's still a lot of possession. I mean, I feel like this one drive is just taking forever from LSU. They're playing slow and methodical with only 4 minutes left, but Cobra's rotating out of the pocket for the first time this game. Really?
And this is when I want to see them get to the line of scrimmage now. You got a good game there. Jackson Matthews got the tackle, but that needed to be a hurry-up situation. They need 3 scores in under 4 minutes.
Second and inches. And the clock is just ticking away. 3.5 minutes. And Carter is in the pocket. Throw goes up left side. Randy Williamson with 13 yards on the reception.
Great catch by the walk-on. Just getting the catch, getting upfield, got out of bounds. Doesn't mean much, but it slowed it a bit because of the first down.
Flag on the play.
Ball start. Offense. Still first down.
Guess we got a little too caught up in the moment.
Hey, yeah, they're trying. Some guys are trying to play too fast, but you have to keep that kind of urgency.
First and goal. Throw complete, right side, swinging things out here, running down the sideline. Andre Johnson fighting for some yards.
Andre broke a lot of tackles to get that gain. Eventually, it was Jalen Hutchins who got there for the tackle, but outstanding job.
Second and goal. A throw, looking up left side. Chip Lucky gets it into the end zone. Touchdown for the Tigers.
Outstanding catch by Chip Lucky. Caught the ball and said, I need to get upfield. Jackson Matthews tried to get the deflection. That's a situation you have to play the ball. Great job. But over on Twitch, we do have ball game. Tennessee wins 45-10 over Georgia.
45-10. That's a hell of a game. I mean, we're seeing something somewhat similar here on the YouTube. PAT doesn't go their way. No extra points for LSU.
And that is disaster for LSU, as even though you scored a touchdown, it's still a 3-possession game.
Okay.
I'm expecting to see a lot of Booker T here now.
Dude, I feel like we've said this like 3 times tonight where we're like, yeah, this team's in the lead. They're going to be running the ball. They're going to be running the ball. And then it's just like nothing but pass plays.
Hey, I have faith that we're going to finally get it right this late into the game. I have faith.
Well, we'll see what faith, how it's going to pay off here. Right hash mark at the 48-yard line. And Bama in the lead with less than 3 minutes on the clock. I mean, I'm sure there's, hey, Booker Travis with the rush. Guess you were right.
Look, we had to be eventually. We can't say they're going to run the ball all night and just not happen. Jet Mingo with the great tackle.
Second and 3 with 2 minutes. And they're just waiting down the clock till the last moment here. Handoff, Booker Travis. Dude, I hate that you're right. I hate it.
Hey, man, I know ball. But now Bama needs one more first down for that to just be ball game. And even then, long enough plays these next few times could drag it that way.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Now, I'm more curious here as we see a good rush from Booker Travis here. What does this win mean for Bama?
It's absolutely huge for Bama. They lost to Georgia last week. We know Georgia lost this week as they just lost to Tennessee. That now puts them 2-1 in conference, with LSU dropping to 1-2, Georgia dropping to 1-2. So it's a tie between Bama and Tennessee as of now. But tomorrow, Auburn still has to play Florida. And if Auburn wins, they move to 3-0 with both Alabama and Tennessee on the schedule. If they lose, it's a 3-way tie out in the SEC.
That sounds, I like the ties. I like when we don't know what comes up next. One thing that I'm invested in right now is next week we'll see right here on the YouTube, actually, Florida is going to play Alabama, the Gators. So I'm wondering, how do you think that matchup's going to go?
I mean, it's hard to tell. We have to see what happens tomorrow night between Florida Auburn. But with that being said, I am going to give my final thoughts here on this game, as we had an outstanding game here of SEC action between Bama and Georgia. Alabama just could not do stuff wrong at points in this game. That explosive offense we talked about week in and week out shined. LSU just couldn't get the momentum we kept thinking they were going to find. Even though they did a good job at points holding Bama, the offense just could not get going, could not get that groove until too late in the game when they finally scored in the fourth quarter. Just an outstanding job by both teams. And we'll now pass it back over to you, Mort.
Tigers fans in shambles at the moment, but there's plenty of football ahead in their season. That being said, this is all we have for tonight. Most importantly, thank you to executive producers Austin Crow and Mike Peters for making this whole shebang happen. Thank you to Caleb for joining me here in the booth, and most importantly, thank you to all the viewers at home for tuning in to another lovely broadcast here for CFSL. Tomorrow we have a lot more coming at you here on the YouTube. We've got Florida up against Auburn at 6:30, and on the Twitch, Clemson will be taking on Miami. So lots of football left tomorrow. We'll see you then, and take it easy, everybody.